We are in one of central London's coolest areas. Right now we're just about to get our first coffee of the day. Behind us we've got artisan coffee, and then we have another second spot we want to go try out really close by. So artisan coffee was great, but there's a second coffee shop we want to try out. So we're off right now 5 minutes away to high grade coffee, but we're going to try our second coffee of the day. So we are now right outside high grade coffee here in Shoreditch. So far the coffee, I think we prefer it here than artisan coffee before.
I mean, I had matcha latte, so I
Right.
can't vouch for either of them.
The coffee, incredible. Plus you got a really nice spot here outside, with a beautiful terrace.
Yeah, there's loads of benches behind us, and they have a seating area on the front. And the actual coffee shop is really cute.
Here behind you, this is meant to be his bedroom. So I think here on the walls, because you got crayons and everything, and you got paper, I think you can color your very own Van Gogh. Do you want to try your hand?
They can't afford me.
Just look at this. Oh, look, this is so cool. If you don't know much about Van Gogh's life, or if you want to see some of his works, this place is cool and informative, I guess, all in one. I didn't know it was just going to be this one room that kept changing. I thought there would be different ones, but it's actually quite cool. They do have next door this virtual reality room for an additional £3. So we might go ahead and try that. Let's go.
One of the most fruitful periods of my life.
There was a bird in front of me.
Go right down to
I think I'm about to be sick.
some clowns are scurrying.
Stupid. Okay, right now we are on our way to Gloria, which is this really beautiful Italian restaurant. The company that owns this restaurant, they have 3 or 4, actually maybe like 5 restaurants around London. I mean, we're going for the food, but also because the place looks so nice. I'm actually quite hungry right now.
Yeah, me too.
We haven't had breakfast today. We thought because we're having an early lunch, that'll be enough. absolutely delicious. That was so good. The pizza was very, very good. The pasta was really
Pasta
good.
was very al dente, which I love.
Yeah, that was really nice. It is a really nice place. It was full of people even at 12 o'clock. Definitely worth going if you're in the area. But just make sure you book because it does get busy. There's usually even a queue outside. The building you see right there in the middle is called the Gherkin and is one of the most famous buildings here in London. It's very important. We have to film every sausage dog we see on the street. Look at all the different kinds of pasta. Which one are we looking for?
This one. Kind of a big bag.
I think these are my favorites right here. Have a look. This is your little Disneyland right now. The section with the little Italian pretzels.
Well, these ones apparently are the top pick.
Top
So I'll
pick.
just get the olive
The
oil
classic
ones.
ones. So happy with the result? We are now in Leadenhall Market, which is a very famous old market of London. I think some of these buildings are even as old as the 14th century, I think. Are you excited?
If we can get in, yes.
I hope we can. Right, so we tried to get in to the Sky Garden. Unfortunately, they said that they were full for today.
However, luckily we found a slot a couple of weeks from now and we'll insert that video now.
I mean, look at the views.
Like you can see Tower Bridge.
Can you? Oh yeah, there is. The cool thing about this place is that most of it is indoors. I think actually all of it is indoors. Even the terrace is covered.
I was waiting in the car for you to call. Something caught my eye. I saw them burning in the sky, then flicker out and fade into the night. If the stars were to fall.
We do recommend you coming here. However, you do need to plan in advance. The place is beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Singapore.
Yeah.
I haven't seen exotic gardens in London yet. The best part is that it's indoors and even the terrace is covered. So even if it rains outside or it's very cold,
Yeah.
it's a great place to see a panoramic view of the city.
And even the temperature reminds us of Singapore as well. It's really warm in here. So what is cool about this place is that it's located in one of the tallest buildings in London. And I think it's actually the highest public garden in London.
The building we're in right now is known as the Walkie Talkie and it's 160 meters tall, which is over 500 feet.
So I got an idea. This place is really famous, Sky Garden. However, there's another building on the same street, and that one has an amazing garden that is out in the open with an actual 360-degree view. If we could get in, that would be really cool because it has amazing views. So I think let's give it a go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
And with dark.
I thought I'd never say that that I love being on the streets of London because it's not so crowded.
Even if it's crowded, there's still plenty of space to sit down, and they also have a bar so you can get a drink if you want.
So, what do we think?
The fact that you have unobstructed views is a huge plus compared to the walkie-talkie.
Dark, searching for sparks, they fade away, but I'm still holding on. I'm spinning around the speed of sound. This vehicle, there have no place to get away.
Nice, huh? This really makes it feel like you're not in central London. So one of the main attractions of London is the London Eye. However, that place is quite expensive. It takes a long time to get in. There's always a huge queue. And especially if you're visiting with a large family, that can end up costing a lot of money. As an alternative to that, you've got the Sky Garden, which is the one far up there behind us where we were just minutes ago. And then you have this place as well, which are both free to enjoy.
Even though this building has 15 floors compared to the walkie-talkie, which has 35, you still have a really good view of London. And the best part is that you don't have to queue up. There were 4 people in front of us. So this is an amazing backup plan if you can get into the walkie-talkie.
Just how ridiculous is it that they put these 2 ads one next to the other one? Good morning, this is day 2 and we have quite a few things planned for today. Right now we are on the south side of the river, right next to London Eye, and we are about to head into Covent Garden.
So the plan is to cross this pedestrian bridge and go to one of our favorite bakeries in Covent Garden, get some coffee and some pastries.
Well, we didn't expect this. This is somewhat unexpected.
So during summer, this bridge gets really crowded. There's a lot of tourists coming here to enjoy the nice views. However, right now it's fairly empty. So I think it's better to come here if you can during the week, especially in the morning.
It is incredible how it's end of April. It's literally almost the 1st of May and it's 7 degrees outside. This is probably the coldest we've seen London this time of the year so far.
As time goes by, I'm a raindrop on the blue coast.
It's actually really beautiful, isn't it?
I love this passageway.
Yeah, so this connects Covent Garden Square to one of the little side streets, and it's just full of little restaurants and shops. And now we'll emerge right next to our favorite little Swedish bakery.
As time goes by, I'm a blink of an eye in the sunshine.
All right, breakfast is served. So we got a cinnamon bun and a hazelnut brioche. These little. Would you say it's more or less cinnamony than others?
It's the right amount of cinnamon.
one thing that you guys need to be very aware of is that in Covent Garden out here, there's usually, especially in the afternoon and evenings, there's all these people offering to drive you around London on their rickshaws. We've obviously never been on one, but we know of people who have, and it's one of the biggest scams in London. They end up overcharging you ridiculous amounts. For like a 10-minute ride, they charge 150, 200 pounds. They will ask any amount of cash from you, and there's no way you can get out of it without actually paying. So no matter how pushy they are, because they do get pushy, make sure you try and avoid actually interacting with them and getting on their rickshaws, because there's nothing London about it.
Right now we're leaving Covent Garden and we're gonna go to St. Paul's and we're gonna take the famous double-decker bus.
As time goes by, I'm a raindrop on a blue coat. As time goes by, as time goes by, I'm a blink of an eye in the sunshine. As time goes by, I'm a stranger caught in a snapshot.
St. Paul's has one of the largest domes in the world and it's inspired by the St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican.
So actually many events in British history took place here at St. Paul's Cathedral. For example, the funerals of Sir Winston Churchill or Lord Nelson, the Duke of Wellington, but also the Jubilee of Queen Victoria and the wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana. Just admit that you want me to tell you a fun fact about St. Paul's Cathedral.
Another one? Okay.
Do you want me to?
No, but you're gonna tell me anyway.
This is actually the 5th cathedral that was built in this spot here. And obviously all the previous ones have been destroyed. The last one was destroyed in 1666 with the Great Fire of London.
But this is a nice walking area. Yeah, I used to work in this area, so I have a bit of PTSD. Maybe in time I'll enjoy it more.
Half chicken and beef.
Chicken and beef.
So what do you think? As good as you remember it? It's really good. We each got a cold noodle salad. I got it with beef and chicken and spicy. And you got the
non-spicy one, but just the chicken.
Okay.
But the chicken is very, very flavorful.
It is very flavorful, yeah. And honestly, guys, if you're around here in this area, you should definitely come here because this is a really nice family-run business. Food here actually is very tasty.
They also have a sitting area inside and outside. It's not a huge sitting area, but there's also a few parks nearby, so you can just eat there.
It never disappoints, and it's not expensive. We paid, I think it was about £10 each portion, and they're actually really big portions. Do you remember who we ran into exactly right here where we are right now?
Yeah, we ran into Tom Hardy, and Horia made eye contact with him.
I did make eye contact with him. So Tom, if you're watching this, just know that we never forgot that moment, and that one day you'll be vlogging and telling people how you ran into us. I can't believe I've been in the city for 11 years. And today is the first time I walk into this place. Like we've walked past this cafe 50 times maybe, like an old church kind of thing. Really beautiful. Can I have a cortado with oat milk? And a matcha latte, please.
Glorious weather.
So as you can see behind us, beautiful St. Paul's Cathedral. Right in front of us now, there's the Millennium Bridge leading into the Museum of Modern Art.
We just crossed Millennium Bridge and we're right next to Tate Modern.
But before we go in, I thought we would take advantage of the sunshine. Let's go get a beer and then we'll head inside into the Tate Modern. Tate Modern is free to enter, so you can go in and enjoy the beautiful museum for free.